Okay, we are officially starting our group chat. So we just got into a little bit of discussion about Craigslist ads being flagged and what's working and not. And actually, one of our members here, Wes, was just talking about how good the paid Craigslist ads are. We love the paid ads. We spend about 150 bucks a month on paid Craigslist ads. And if you haven't tried them out yet, they're really effective and they're pretty cheap too. Wes, do you mind unmuting yourself and say what you were saying before we started recording the chat about the Craigslist ads really quick?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been posting unpaid Craigslist ads for a while, and I was getting some leads on those. I maybe had 8 up when I first started, and then I tried out the paid ad, and it's $3 for the month. And they stick. Like, I've never had one flagged, anything. They seem to always stick. So I posted those two, and within probably 30 minutes of posting the paid ads, I made $100. Went right out, bought an iPhone 8. I think there was a 7 Plus as well, and it worked. It worked for me, so it's worth a try. It's $3. So I mean, what do you have to lose?
Sweet. What could you tell everybody what categories you posted in West so people will know what to follow?
Yeah, I did a small business ads for one.
Business ads, okay. Yep.
Yeah, the other was what was it? The 3 that you always say to post in, it was 2 of those.
Financial services, that one's $5, the financial services, but we like those a lot. And then there's wanted by dealer is only $3. And then there's
I did that one too.
That's wanted by dealer. Okay. And then there's the mobile services section of Craigslist. I think that one's only $3 as well.
Okay.
That one might be actually 5. That might be 5. I gotta look at the.
I'll probably post another one up after this group chat.
Okay, sweet. Now Asim is actually gonna share his. He was having some trouble with some Craigslist ads, so he's sharing his screen right now. So we can take a look. So Asim, this is your ads? Asim? Oh, you're muted, Asim. Let me unmute.
Okay. Can you see it okay now, Dave?
Yep.
Okay.
So this actually looks pretty decent. You've got 5 good ads on this that have stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And you've broken a lot of rules and you've still got ads that stuck. So you have like the luck of the Irish, Asim. Like you're like this account shouldn't be active right now. I'll be honest with you. Like every one of these ads should be flagged. So let me tell you some of the red flags here that are really important for everybody. Okay, so I want you guys to see how he has BAL. What is that? Baltimore?
Yeah, it says it's short for Baltimore.
And then what is ANP Annapolis or something? You're in Maryland?
Yeah, so that's the weird part. So I started off I just always put my zip code in. And it just keeps coming up Baltimore for some reason. I don't know why, but it's not Baltimore. It's
okay. So the thing that worries me here is that you've got 2 geographical locations. Whenever you have 2 geographical locations on a Craigslist account, usually they'll ghost your accounts or they'll ghost your ads or they'll flag all your ads. It will curse your account. So this must be like a really, really healthy account if they haven't done that yet. But that's a big red flag to watch out for. Never post in different geographical locations. Pick one and then just stick to that. Don't change.
Okay, so here's the weird part, Dave. When I went to go put in the ad, I kept putting in the same zip code, which is nearer Annapolis. It's not quite Annapolis. It's a smaller area. But I do remember it does say Baltimore. How can I change it?
Just leave it as is and just keep posting in that zip code if that's where you live. But just don't switch anything else. Just keep doing that. The other bigger red flag, Asim, is that every one of these ads is wanted by owner. So you're going to get flagged if you only post in one category a lot on one account. Like you really don't want to post in more than one category per account, okay? Because it's just screaming to get flagged.
Okay. So like if I run into what I hit where I can't get anything in local news and views, then just use a different account for a different
Yes. Switch. Go create a new account and start posting on those, right? And you've got a lot of similar things. Like I buy Apple smartphones, I buy Apple phones, but a lot of your ad titles are very, very similar too. So that could get you flagged. Did you see do you remember the Craigslist cheat code that I did once?
The Craigslist cheat code.
I don't think you're using that technique at all. The Craigslist cheat code. Who remembers the Craigslist cheat code to get ads up in less than a minute? You guys remember? Do you want me to do it really quick again?
Sure.
Guys, okay. So this is how you create super fast Craigslist ads that stick and they work well. So let me share my screen really quick and we'll go to Craigslist. And I also want to show you like what a healthy Craigslist account looks like too. So that way, you see kind of how to lay the ads out.
Okay.
Right. So let me just pick one of these accounts. Okay, so here, see how we have a real nice diverse categories. We have wanted, then we have a paid one in financial, we have a paid one in electronics, we have a local news, we have wanted, and then we have one paid one in the cell phone section, right? These were $3, the electronics $3, and financial services only $5. So this is a really good solid account. And see how all the headlines look completely different, Asim?
Okay,
They
I
don't
see.
all look similar. Okay, so this is how you want to lay your accounts out. And then see, you got local news here. That's a free one. Wanted by owners, a free one. So we got 3 free ones. We got 3 paid ones. So that's 6 good solid ads on this particular account. And then if you look at the bodies that, you know, we try to change it up. That's an all text one. Let me see. That's a pick one. So we really, you know, try to make our ads look different. But you don't have to put a ton of effort in this. You might think, well, oh, this is a lot of work, Dave. It's very easy. All you do is you just go to the wanted section. Okay, you go to wanted, and you just pick the first I buy or cash for whatever it is ad you see that's not for phones. Okay, so I'm gonna ignore. See all these other phone flipping things. By the way, if you guys ever worried about competition, see, these are not my ads. I've got tons of competitors in my area, and look at our sales for 31 days. Like, our sales are better than they ever have been. Yeah, and so competition is absolutely irrelevant, okay? I don't care what anybody tells you. Our competition keeps growing bigger and bigger, and we're just getting more and more sales. So competition is irrelevant. So for example, let's say, here's the Craigslist cheat code. So you go, we're in wanted. So you guys ask, oops, what did I do? Here we go. Here, go to wanted, old propane tanks. So here's an ad right here that caught my eye. You pick the first wanted or cash for whatever it is item that catches your eye, right? So wanted old propane tanks. What you do, literally, you just copy this title, okay? You create, let me just pick a new document here so we can add. Actually, I'll just leave this up and we'll type underneath it. Oh, I already opened it. Might as well just do a new one. There we go. So you just copy the headline, right? And then let's say you were going to create a new Craigslist ad. Now, this is what you would obviously do in Craigslist. You wouldn't open a Word document. But all you do is just wanted old phones. Boom. There's your new ad, right? Just change the one word from whatever they were looking to buy to phones. And then wanted looking, and then you can just use this as a body. Obviously, this ad stuck for this guy. It's not the best ad in the world, but it's stuck, and it takes you 2 seconds to copy it. So it's really easy. So you just, then you'd have your body here, and you just right click. Oops. Shoot. I messed up. I'm going to do that. My computer's going a little slow because I'm on Zoom and we get a lot of people on. There we go. So wanted looking for free, old, or used Procreate. So I would just put for looking for cracked. I'll put cracked or used. And guess what I'm going to type here? Phones. Boom. There's your Craigslist ad. All right, let's do one more with the Craigslist cheat code. How many people use the cheat code to get Craigslist ads up right now? Who is actually using this technique? Give me a 1 if you guys are actually using this technique, and give me a 2 if you're not. I see a 1 and a 1. Okay, good. We got 2 people that are using it. See 2, 2, 2. It's not 1, 1. This technique works amazing. This is exactly what Amy used to post my ads, and she posts. You know, we got about 70 or 80 ads on Craigslist, and she does this very quickly. Within a few minutes, she'll post the ads. It works very well. Okay, like here's another one right here. Buying watches and collections. Okay, so let's take this one. I'm gonna literally just copy this headline. So you just literally just copy it. Don't try to be creative and think. Just copy. Right, like Picasso says, good artist copy, great artist steal. So we're just stealing this. Buying phones and electronic collections today. Phones and electronic collections today. Let's put cash in your pocket. Boom. I'm going to just leave the ad like it is because I already know it's stuck, right? And then let us buy your watch today for cash. I'm just going to copy the body. I'm going to go here. I'm going to paste it and just going to change the wording around. Let us buy your phones today for cash. If you're interested in selling your phone or electronics, phone or electronics collection, then we are serious buyers. We specialize in making customers happy by making good deals. We pay cash, ready to buy now. Boom. There's an ad. You can stick it up right there. Boom, without being creative, and it takes like literally 1 minute a scene. So I want you to go post 10 ads this week. Do 3 a day, and just use this technique I've got right here. Don't try to get creative. Just literally copy, and then go on Canva and make a pic like this. Get a bunch of phones with cash, and then make like a banner. Sell your phone. Like literally copy the whole style of the pic and everything. Okay. Right? So you don't have to you don't even have to think with this. It's just really easy.
Do you recommend that I post from a different, like public Wi-Fi or something like that, or do you think I can do it still at home?
I mean, your account's fine. You got 6 ads. Just create a new account and start posting ads. It's just your ads. It's the ads that's getting you flagged. It's not the account.
Okay.
What you're doing is you're called category spamming, which means you're just posting a bunch of ads all in one category. Craigslist really frowns upon that. So you know, you just want to play by Craigslist's rules, and they're okay with you laying out your account like this, right? So you see, this is okay. I'm not spamming. I've got one in wanted, one in financial services, one in electronics, one in local news, one in wanted, one in cell phone, and I also gave Craigslist a little bit of money. I bought a couple ads, so they're happy. You know what I mean? Let me see. Let's see another one. Is this helping everybody else too? I know I've shown this a few times, like in the last couple of weeks, but oops, that one's not logged in. Let's see. Like here we go. Here's another one of ours, right? Local news. You see wanted. Now we got 3 wanteds here, but look at the titles. This one says looking to pay cash for PS4. It's a completely different than this one. Searching for DSLR camera, cash in hand. You see the complete diversity in that, and they're not even the same items. One's video games, one's cameras, one phones. So we can get away with 3 wanted sections, 3 wanted categories here, right? And then so then we got financial services. We did a paid one here, $5. You buy them out for a few dollars. It's worth it, right? Each category, each account, you notice we've got 2 or 3 paid ads. Give Craigslist a little bit of their money. It's a few bucks, and then they let you stick more ads too, and it keeps them happy.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
All right.
Right? They like give them their $3. Here's another one. This one actually is for phone repair. We did a phone repair ad, and then this one's computer services. I think this one's $3 or $5, and it's cash for MacBooks. We've been getting so many computers; they're just amazing. I mean, I listed an entire bin of laptops yesterday. And literally, I think I listed like 15 laptops. We're crushing it with those. So if you guys aren't putting ads up for MacBooks, it's just great. Let me show you some of the ones that we've got listed here. We're getting video game consoles that way. We're getting computers. We're getting this brand new Xbox in the box. Like see all these right here. Cameras. I mean, they work, and these really help increase your sales. Like you can only do so much with phones, so it really helps us get up to these type of numbers. Let's see. Ben says, Dave, do you reload or refresh each ad daily along with newly posted ads? We don't refresh these daily, but we try to renew them. Whenever the renew button pops up, we'll go ahead and renew it. Yeah. Let's see. Do you guys have any more? Did that clear up a lot for you, Asim? Did this help?
It helped a great deal. So I'm going to do the 10 and then get back with you on next chat next week.
And remember, use the Craigslist cheat code. Go find somebody else's ad. Don't copy a phone flipping ad. But you're copying. Like I buy trains, I buy watches, I buy jewelries, those type of ad. I buy junk cars. Any of those, just copy it. Copy the style of the pic. Copy the body, and boom, you got yourself an ad in 2 minutes. You get a bunch really quick. Ben says, do you reload or refresh? Dave, I need text negotiation help. I started doing the pics on Marketplace and my phone blew up for 2 days. I got nothing. Okay. Yeah, we can do some text negotiation review today if you want. My employee was supposed to be on the chat today. Aaron, are you here? Oh, Austin's there. There's Austin. Hey, Austin, say hi.
And Rick. Rick's here as well.
Hey, Rick. How's it going? Is Aaron here?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure. We just got on like a few minutes ago.
Okay. Well, thanks guys for coming on here.
Yeah.
I was hoping Aaron's going to be here. I hope he didn't stand me up because he was the one I was going to work with today. So I'm not sure. He hasn't texted me back yet.
Check on, see what he's doing.
In the meantime, let's go over something else. We can do a few text reviews actually. Let's see. No. No, he's not here yet. Let me just send him a text really quick. Sorry, guys.
You just sent him a text too. Right? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he got tied up or something. Okay, so let's see. While we're waiting for him, what do you guys want to do next? Do you want me to do some text negotiation reviews for you guys? Do you want me to do a general question like I just did with the scene with another member here? What do you guys prefer? Or do you want to hear Austin talk, who's my top employee? He's helping a lot. We've just been these guys are doing amazing getting phones lately. Who's using the new strategy I talked about last week where we talked about putting your priority on ads and posting tons of ads every morning and being consistent with it? Is anybody using that and getting good results? I see yes, I am. Good. That's awesome, guys. Remember, ads is the most important part. So the more ads that you post, the more leads you're going to get. So you make sure number one priority before you do anything is you post your Craigslist ads, you post your Facebook groups, you post Let Go. It's much better to post lots of ads, and then even if you don't get to respond to all the leads, make sure you post your ads. Choose that first over negotiating. Someone says, been all over Facebook stories. The Facebook stories have been working amazing. We're getting a lot more from that. The Facebook stories are great. You guys, I see other people are using the Facebook story strategy, which is great. Let's see. So if you guys want, let's do this. You guys post in the group. If you want me to critique your text negotiation, let's do that. Go ahead and post screenshots of your conversations right here under the course group, and I'll go ahead and I'll critique them for you. Is that cool? Go ahead and post those there. And I don't know what happened, but I don't think he's coming tonight. That's disappointing because I had this whole plan. All right. Austin, do you want to talk and share anything that's working really well for you with these guys? I'll unmute you. Oh, I can't unmute you. Your mic's not working.
No, I muted myself.
Oh, sorry. What's going on?
Not much. But yeah, I would say honestly, the thing that's been working the best for me lately has been a little bit of Facebook stories, Craigslist, and just Let Go. Honestly, in itself, I've been posting all those pretty consistently.
Awesome.
Staying on top of it and just making sure I'm getting the phone number out there and getting people to call the store, basically, because those are the more serious buyers, usually.
Who hasn't posted an ad on Let Go yet? Give me a 1 if you guys posted on Let Go. Give me a 2 if you haven't. Because we've been talking about Let Go a lot. I see a 1, a 1, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 1, a 1, 1, but got flagged. How many ads do you get flagged, Austin, versus how many you post? How much are you posting every day and how many get flagged?
Right now, I'm not getting any ads flagged, actually. I haven't gotten any ads flagged in a couple of days. I figured out a kind of a technique, though, that's been working pretty well. So I noticed, Aaron posts his ad photos every week, and I end up using those photos a lot of the time. And I kind of switch it up with my own photos, and I kind of mix up the style of the ad that I'm posting. And as long as I do that enough, I usually get my ads to stick with no issues.
I get them from you, so I use the same template.
Can you show everybody like a couple ads that you posted on Let Go that stuck? Do you guys want to see that?
Here's some from today. These are some of Aaron's. These are Aaron's photos, but what I do is I put my own phone number in them. So
Austin, just so you guys know, Austin is my top employee. He's one of my managers. He runs one of my stores. Here's some. Wait, let me pin the video on you. And Austin buys just himself. How many phones do you average a day? Like 5 to 10, Austin?
Yeah, I would say around like 5 probably right now. But it fluctuates, around the year basically.
Just him, not my other stores, but just Austin alone gets between 5 to 10 phones a day. Here, so what he does works really well. So these are some of his ads on Let Go right here.
It's all the same one.
So if you guys are getting flagged, try some of these ad picks right here. And the number works, right? Me and Austin were just talking about this on the phone today. Having the number in your pick makes a big, big difference. Because the calls, what do you think you're closing more, text or calls, Austin?
I would say probably calls, definitely. I mean, calls are easier to close, I would say. Text deals take a little more time, but they should be just as easy to close eventually, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I find them pretty easy to close at this point.
Is anybody here open to taking calls? Who here is willing to take phone calls to close if they can? Give me a 1 if you are. Give me a 2 if you will only do text. See, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. I mean, if you're willing, I know some of you guys might be a little nervous to get on the phone with people, but if you're willing to get on the phone, the closing is just so much easier. And it's less time consuming than responding up to all the messages. You get a lot more serious people. So that's why we really have been really focused on putting the numbers in all of our ad picks lately, because getting people to call gets us more deals than the text messages. So how many text messages you got to respond to, you think, to close a deal, Austin?
I mean, like a ton, basically. I'll burn through a bunch of leads, text deals.
Sometimes takes another day to finish it too. You don't really close them one day, but the next day after you'll close them.
Yeah. Rick, what do you think you close more, on phone or text?
Oh, on phone all day. On phone.
On the phone?
And again, I'm moderately new, so The text deals definitely have a bit more of a learning curve. So I mean, you know that, but again, if you like Dave said, if you guys are willing to do the calls, do the calls. The calls are gonna help you
Yeah, a lot more.
a lot.
Okay, cool.
You have that tone, and you know you're very personable, you're very positive.
Do you guys have any questions about the calls? Do you want to hear us role play at all? Do you want to hear these guys take a call? You guys have any questions? Do you want to move on to text negotiation? Whatever you guys want to hear. I don't know if this is, if this is good. I just figure sometimes you guys like to see the reality. Role play. Let's hear a call. You want to do a role play?
We could do one of the calls from the list that we have.
Okay. So, by the way, I want to congratulate Rick, because Rick only started was like 3 months ago, Rick?
Yeah.
3 months ago, and Rick is number 2 in action. Actually, he was trained by Austin. He's how many phones you getting? I mean, you're getting like 3 to 5 a day, pretty solid deals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rick has been an awesome addition. Have been doing a great job, and I have to tell you guys, attitude is really important in this business. Like, if you listen to both these guys, they're pretty excited about this, right? Like, when I call Rick, he's all fired up all the time. When I call Austin, he's excited. Enthusiasm is really, really important more than anything, right? You don't have to be jumping on your feet and screaming when you answer the phone call, but it really helps to have a good enthusiastic voice when you guys talk. And attitude is probably more important than what you say when you're on the phone. So I just want to point that out. Okay. Who wants to go first? Austin, you want to do that, or Rick? What do you think?
Austin, you go first.
Wait, what am I doing?
His role plan.
Okay. I'm going to be tough on Austin because he's the top gun. So he's going to get, you guys want to see me be tough on him and give him a hard one and see how he handles it? All right.
I'm not really in the best condition, but I'll give it a.
and Austin called me yesterday and he said, Dave, I'm sick. He was going to call out. He was going to literally call out of work and go home. He was going to call one of my other employees who's just like a fill-in temp. And I said, Austin, you do better than most people, like half dead. You can close more deals than you can even most people are in their best days. And he closed. How many phones did you buy yesterday, Austin?
7.
7 phones, and he was going to go home sick. So I just want to congratulate him on that. It's pretty amazing. All right, so enough stroking his ego. Let's get into the phone call. Here we go. Okay, ring, ring.
Okay, I'm answering the phone here.
Yeah, you're the one taking the call. Go ahead, Austin. Yep.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing? I'm calling. I got a phone I wanted to sell.
Okay, what are you looking to sell today?
I've got an iPhone. It's an iPhone.
It's an iPhone. All right. What type of iPhone do you have?
Oh, it's a good one. It's in good condition. I've had the OtterBox case with it. I've kept it. It's good. It's one of the fancy ones. All
right, cool. Do you happen to know the generation of iPhone it is? Like the when it came out?
Oh, you know what? It's the 7. I'm sorry, it's the 7. It's the iPhone 7 I got. Yeah.
It's no problem.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What do you know what company it was with?
It's Verizon.
Okay, it's Verizon.
Yeah, Verizon.
And do you happen to know the gigabytes of it?
I think let me look at really quick and see. It says it's a 28.6.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
Okay.
Let me just take a quick look and I'll get you a price on that. Do you actually want me to get you a real price?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Do an appraisal. As a matter of fact, if these guys want to do the appraisal so they can see what your offer is on that, everybody can do it. So that would be an iPhone 7, by the way, guys, 32 gigabyte. I said the 28.6 because that's what it might say like in the actual storage of the phone, and people don't know that sometimes. But see how well Austin handled that? He just completely had control of the conversation with the customer, right? So even though I was giving him a hard time, he was leading me towards the answer. So make sure, guys, type in the chat how much you would sell that on eBay for and what your offer would be, and then we'll keep going with this. So that's an iPhone 7 32 gig for Verizon in good condition, guys, by the way.
Sorry, I'm just doing this on my phone, so it's taking me a minute.
No worries. Yeah, I kept it in a box for a while. It's been really good condition. I bought it brand new, and now I just want to get myself the new XS Max.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many gigs is that one?
Oh, I think it's 64 gig. I take a lot of pictures, so I need to upgrade my storage.
I know what you mean with that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. All right, awesome. So it looks like I can do around $80 on that right now.
80. Oh, wow. Oh, no, thank you. Thank you, though. Wow.
Well, what are you looking to get for it?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I thought those were selling for like a lot more than that. I mean, I paid like $600 for it when it came out, you know?
I understand that. You know, when they first came out, they were definitely selling like around $600. But right now, you know, the market has definitely fluctuated a bit. Plus, it's a used phone now, so you got to kind of factor that into the consideration. So right now, you know, it's not selling for as much. It's only going for around like, you know, $100, and I gotta, well, not $100. It's a little off. $150,
Okay.
and I gotta make a little bit of a profit on it. So the most I can do right now is 80, but I can give you cash and make it an easy sale for you.
Oh, wow. You can't do like maybe 350 for me?
350. That's kind of hard. I mean, it's, you know, like I said, it's only selling for you know, 150 at the most for me right now, so it's a bit tough, you know. I'm really trying to push it for you though, and get you the best possible price.
Yeah. I mean, I'd really like to get more if possible. At least 325, right?
325. I mean, you're killing me here. I can't really make anything at all on that. I mean, I really want to work with you and, you know, make a deal. But I mean, like I said, I can only sell it for around 350. I mean, sorry, 150 right now.
Really? They're only going for 150?
Yeah, fortunately.
That's it? That's what you're going to give me 150 on it?
Well, I can't give you 150 because I got to make a little bit of a profit on it, you know. But I can definitely give you cash today and make it quick and easy for you. Because you know how hard it is to deal with people that, you know, you have to deal with on the streets trying to sell it.
Uh, you're right. I don't want to really sell it myself because, you know, these Craigslist people and stuff, I don't know.
Okay.
But come on, 150. All right, fine, 130 and you got a deal.
I, I mean, all right. So listen, like, if it sells for 150, I gotta pay to ship it. I gotta pay to list it, and I also gotta pay the people to sell it for me, basically. So it costs a lot of money to, you know, buy and sell them. So at $80, in reality, I'm only making like a $30 to $50 profit margin on that. So I'm really not making a lot. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and I'm giving you the most up front. So isn't that not a fair deal?
Oh, oh man, I paid so much for this and I needed to get $200 for the trade-in.
You
All
ready?
right, fine, 120 and you got a deal.
Sorry. um, yeah, pull myself together a little bit. One. God, man, you're killing me here. You're killing me. You're pretty good at negotiating. I gotta give you some credit here. Honestly, you're really doing a good one on me. But I gotta be honest with you. At the end of the day, I still gotta make some money on it. And if I pay 120, there's no money to be made. I'm literally making no money at that point. It's all fees. I really want to work with you, though.
I mean, I went to the guy down the street. He said he would do 130, you know, but I thought you guys were closer. I'd give you a call.
Said he'd do 130?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, honestly, how he's able to even do that, to be quite honest with you right now, because, like, I just don't see the market reflecting that kind of price. And it's really kind of tough here. You're putting me in a bad spot.
Yeah. So you don't think so? Should I just go sell it to him?
I mean, so what phone company? You said it was with Verizon?
Yeah, iPhone 7 with Verizon.
Do you know if it's fully paid off or not?
Yeah, it's paid off. I'm just about to upgrade.
And you said it's a 32 gig?
Yeah.
I mean, right now, honestly, 80 is going to be the most I can do for you. You know, if anything changes, I'd be happy to do that for you, though, and make it a quick, easy sale for you. But 80 is my tops right now.
All right. Where are you guys at?
So we're at 1530 Mineral Spring Avenue. I can also text you the address just to make it a little bit easier for you so you can pull it up on your phone. And I'm open today till 5 o'clock.
All right, because I don't know about that other guy. He sounded a little shady, and
I totally understand.
he's kind of far away too. I'm not sure, but all right. So I'll come down now, and then you just do 95. Is that okay?
You know what? I'll do 85 because I like the way you negotiate. I think you do a really good job with that. So you know what? I'll push it to 85, and I'll give you a little bit extra more than I'm supposed to. But I'll do you that favor.
Oh wow, 85. Oh man, this. Okay, all right, fine. You got a deal.
All right. When can I expect to see you? Are you coming like now or in like a little while?
Yeah, I can come down now. I just got to go pick up my kids at school really quick, and I guess I can head down there maybe in a little bit, maybe a half hour.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay.
And also, by the way, just to let you know, if you happen to have any other electronics, floating around the house or anything that you may be looking to sell, we also buy all types of electronics such as laptops, smartphones, tablets, Bluetooth speakers, drones, you name it, we'll pretty much buy it as long as we can, put a resale value on it.
Actually, I've got an iPod Classic. You guys buy those?
Possibly, actually. Some of those iPods are actually worth a decent sum of money sometimes.
Yeah,
so.
It's like 180 gig.
It's 180 gig. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. They could definitely be worth something.
It's just sitting in my drawer. I guess I could bring it by. Yeah. I mean, do you know what you give me on that?
I mean, I don't know off the top of my head, but I'll tell you what. If you want to just bring it down with you, since we already figured out a price on the other phone, I can give you a price on the spot and make it a quick, easy sale for you with that as well. And that way it's a little faster for you too. And I don't.
All right. And my daughter's got a laptop she doesn't use. It was like a MacBook from like 2012. Do you guys take those?
No, we definitely take those. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, you guys get a lot. Okay. Well, maybe I can use that because I need to raise $200 for my down payment. So maybe that will help. Do you have any idea what you give me, or should I just bring it down with the other one?
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want to just bring that down at the same time, it'll definitely make it a little bit easier and faster for you. So that way we don't have to sit on the phone for so long.
Okay. And you don't care if it's got some scratches on it and stuff? That's fine?
That's perfectly fine.
I mean, she got it a little dirty and stuff. It's kind of messy.
That happens from time to time, normal wear.
And the iPod 2 has some scratches on it, but does that matter?
No, that's okay.
Okay, I'll bring them down.
All right, that sounds awesome. I'll see you when you come on in.
Awesome. All right, now guys, this is why Austin is doing phenomenal. Buys 5 to 10 phones a day. That was fantastic. I'll break down a couple things of what Austin did there. And by the way, type in the chat if you saw anything that like you learned that Austin did while we're on that call that resonated with you, that you went, oh, that's what I should be doing. Type in the chat if there was something you learned about during this role play that helped you, that maybe you saw you're not doing or you need to do more. Or Asim says he stuck to his guns. Yep. What's something else? He stuck to his price. Yep. Patience, absolutely. How much difference what happened when you learned patience, Austin? Do you remember? Did you used to rush through leads and go really fast?
Honestly, one of the biggest things I have found to help me boost my sales is just being very patient with customers, taking my time, working with them, and just working, figuring out why they want such a high price possibly.
From what I noticed being so new is it's very easy to do that. It's very easy to want to rush because you want to hit every lead that you have because you will be getting a fluctuation of leads, especially doing the ads that you're doing that Dave's teaching you right now. Doing those, you will have a bunch of leads and you'll have that sort of mentality to try to rush through them, but you can't do that.
And also he had complete emotional control. He didn't get irritated. He didn't get frustrated. Matter of fact, he was joking around with the customer, telling him you're a good negotiator. So that's actually a very advanced technique. What he was doing, he's diffusing them by giving them a compliment. So he's making them feel good by saying, you're a good negotiator, man, you're really good. So it makes them feel good about themselves, and then they want to do business with them more because he made them feel good. This is a very advanced negotiation technique that he used. And he stuck to his guns, though. He said, oh, you're really good, but unfortunately, I can only do 80. And then he blamed the reason he can only do 80, he blamed it on the market. He said, the market, unfortunately, won't let me go any higher. So he used what's called a third-party close there. He blamed it on the market. So that way he doesn't come across as the greedy guy who's making any money. And he was very open and honest with the customer about what he's going to make. He said, geez, I'm only going to be able to sell the phone for $150, so there's just not enough profit for me to make any money. And he was very genuine and honest, but he wasn't like angry or frustrated when he said it. He was very matter of fact and had a lot of empathy in his voice as he was talking to the customer. So this is really important. Joe says, how would you turn a text into a call? Just ask him to call. What do you do as far as that stuff? Go ahead, Austin. What's your take on calling people with text?
I mean, if you have someone that's texting you and you do want to hop on a call with them, if they're okay with that, I would totally do it. It makes it actually a lot easier to, work out the deal with them.
I mean, what we do a lot of times is get close in the deal, and if there's like a sticking point, we just call them, right? I mean, just get on the phone with them and try to close in it, and usually you're getting a lot better results that way, right?
Definitely, yeah. As I say, I get a lot better results on the phone. I do get good results text dealing, doing the text deals and stuff like that as well, but it's not as consistent, I would say, as compared to a phone call.
So all the responses Austin said can be translated to text, just so you guys know. There's not that much difference between phone calls and text, but the thing is, like with phone calls, you can show a little bit more emotion and empathy to the other person. So if you can discipline yourself to have that kind of control, you can really use it to your advantage to make a lot more money with phone calls. Now, if you're only going to do text, we can also do some text negotiations too, because Austin closes a ton of deals through text as well. But it's a little bit more work, and it's just a little bit more. Text is more about persistence, right? Following through with the person, getting them to continue to respond. The hardest thing about text is what? Anybody guess the hardest thing about texting? It's getting them to respond back to you. It's getting them to actually, not just completely leave and never respond to you again. So with text, you got to be really careful that you get them to stay in the conversation. Like if you say the wrong thing to the person or you upset them, they might leave and never come back if you upset them. So you have to be really careful to not do anything that's going to upset or irate the customer. You got to kind of feel them out when you're doing a text deal. Did Aaron ever show up?
Actually, Aaron's hopping on right now. He just texted.
Is he? Ah, okay.
That might worked out perfectly. I was going to say that.
I'm going to have to let him watch the replay of this. Cool. Okay, so Aaron is one of my other employees that's trying to work on. Oh, hey, is he here right now? Is that him?
That's Aaron.
Aaron? Is he here?
Yeah, I'm driving right now. The signal's really bad.
Oh, how's it going? Aaron, you still there?
Yeah, I'm driving right now. The signal's really bad.
Okay. Are you in a bad area or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to run home right now and get to my computer without crashing.
All right, you're killing me here. It's 45 minutes late. So, all right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
Okay. Yeah. Just why don't you just hop on like when you get there and your service is good, and then we could do something. But we only have about like 20 minutes to call, so let me try to get to a good service area quick if you can.
All right, no problem.
Cool. Thanks, Aaron. Let's see. Do you guys have any questions for Austin or anything you want to go over while we're waiting for Aaron? Did anybody type in screenshots for the text review? Nope. We only have one, so let's see. Frankie says, can you do a text lead through the chat? You mean what, role play a text lead, like me texting Austin? The only thing about that is the people watching the replay won't be able to see because you can't see the chat on the replay. So that's the only downfall to that. We'd have to do it like on a Word document and just go back and forth. I mean, if you really want to see that, we can. Do you guys want to see that in action, him role play a text with me?
Is it an idea for the text negotiation? If you do text it through the chat, would you be able to like diagnose why you say what you say as you're leading through the chat, so the people watching the chat would also understand it, if that makes sense?
Yeah, this is something never done before, so let's do it. Let's try it out.
We could do the chat through Facebook, so that way the people can see it on the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it right here. That way maybe I can even upload the document later, so everybody will have something they can cut and paste off of. How's that? Does that work?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So, or actually, we could probably just, maybe we could throw screenshots in of it. Let me see.
I'm still here, by the way, Dave. I'm just gonna park up. I'm in a good spot right now.
Okay. All right. So here, Austin, you're ready to go.
Yep.
Can you guys see the screen? Everybody see this? Okay. Let's go like this.
can open
Let it
up
open so we can
here.
see it.
I usually have a couple of panels open when I do this.
Okay. This is a completely new experiment here, so if this totally bombs, it's you know, we never tried it before, so we're gonna try it now. Let's see how it goes.
Disclaimer.
Okay, okay, so Austin, are you ready? You gonna type in?
Yep.
So Aaron, why don't you keep yourself unmuted so that way I can ask you how you would respond to me, okay?
Okay.
And then Austin will do the response.
All right, hold
Okay. So I said, hi, I'm looking to sell a phone. Austin says, okay, great. Thanks for message, David. What are you looking to sell today? I have 2 phones, an iPhone 7 and an iPhone 6S Plus. Cracked. I'm gonna be giving him a tough one here. Now, how would you respond to that, Aaron? Don't respond to it yet, Austin. Just type out your response, but don't hit enter yet. Go ahead, Aaron.
I'd say, okay, great. Which carrier are they with?
Okay. Austin, what would your response be?
I'm just gonna type it to you.
Go ahead. You type it. You guys all see it? Can you see the chat? Good. Everybody can follow through? Cool. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just going to the other window.
I've never role played a text negotiation, but this is interesting. Oh, here we go. He's typing. He says, okay, great. What company are they with? I'll just say Verizon. Make it easy. Okay, now I want to see what Austin says, if he does what I would say or if he's going to say what his. This is a tricky one. Any problems with them other than the cracked? I'll put no, the iPhone 7 works and just the 6S is cracked. Okay. Okay, Aaron, can you see the screen okay?
Yeah, I can see it.
Cool.
What are we doing here?
Okay, Austin, you responding?
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking up the other phone.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop you really quick just to save time. Now, I'm just wondering, how come you didn't isolate one phone at a time?
Well, I just start by asking, like, are there any problems with them? Are they, like, what carrier are they with? Just in case they're all on the same carrier and they have multiple problems, you know. And then I'll start to break them down from there and give a price on each one. Or I'll price them all sometimes, depending on if they give me them all up front, I'll price them all together. If they don't, they kind of say, oh, I got this phone and I got this one as well, and they kind of break it up.
Now, wouldn't that derive from what Aaron Goldstein said about keeping it simple?
Well, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I just keep it as simple as I can for the person so they don't have to text me as much.
So my response would have been, okay, the iPhone 7, okay, cool. I can give you $80 for the iPhone 7. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's basically, and then I was going to give you the price for the 6S at the same time.
Okay, I don't like to give 2 prices at once though, just because there's a lot of times where I see people lose deals because the person's happy with one price, but they're not happy with the other, and they end up losing that
I
deal.
agree with you on that.
And I was just scanning through the Facebook messages today for the buy, sell, fix business page, and I saw this in action. So Aaron, this is one of the reasons why I did this, because I think there was a deal that you had done where the person had tried to offer multiple phones, and then we lost the deal because I think you were trying to offer them all the prices at once, and then it confuses them. So it makes it a lot harder to close the deal.
Yeah, we're still working on that. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just go through some of these messages really quick, and then we can continue role playing. So let's look at inbox here.
Yep, that was it. Yep.
I got offered more by your North Providence location. So that could be okay, this is the one that had a lot of phones right here. And then you gave them this price, this price, and this price. And now see what happened here, right, is he said, I got offered more by North Providence location, but we don't know. What did you get offered more for? Was it one phone? Was it all the phones?
It was over a month ago when me and Austin talked.
He had messaged me like 2 months ago on one of them, and then on the other two, he messaged me a month ago, and then he's like, messaging him now. So that's why.
Yeah, but the only thing is like there's a lot of data we lose now, because if we just focused on one phone, we could have found out a little bit more and worked them better. Like if you say, okay, cool, let's start at the XS Max. I could do 380 on that. Would that work? And if the guy's like, oh, he offered me 400 at the North Providence store, we can keep the focal point on just one phone, right? But see, when there's 4 phones in the mix, it just gets so confusing they don't even bother responding, or they just kind of like get frustrated at that point, right? So the only thing to do would be at that point is get on the phone with them and work it out, or just work one phone at a time. I like to give people one thing to focus on at a time. So that I think that will help if you just do that and focus on one phone. And let me just look through some of these other text messages, and then we'll continue like role playing for a second.
Right.
Just looking through some of the messages that you have today. And this was Friday, right? The other thing I noticed, Aaron, was some of your messages, there was like a 2-day delay where you responded to them. And then I noticed some people responded back and said, never mind. I just want to point this out for everybody who's listening and for all you guys, that it's really important to respond to people within an hour. And I know that's not ideal all the time, but 2 days is, we'll probably have less than a 20% chance of ever closing those people if you respond 2 days later. Okay, just so you know,
it's
Aaron.
because of my day. It's because of my day off. I gotta hit those leads on my day off, I guess. Yeah.
We got to probably arrange that so somebody else at least takes the leads, if that makes sense. Like maybe Rick can take it, or Austin, or someone.
I can take the Warwick Facebook ads on Thursday.
Okay, yeah, because if we don't respond to leads for 2 days, we just lose them, and it's just kind of like we're burning money, right? So we want to make sure we do that. Let me see. I'm trying to see some of these. So what I'm seeing, Aaron, is like a lot of the conversations are ending very like 1 sentence and 2 sentences, right? So I would just follow up with all these people, like go back to these leads for the last 2 days and just say, hey, are you still interested? Like, watch this. Getting a quote. Watch this. So I'll do this, right? Copy and paste. Just go, boom. Where are we at now? Which message were we at here? This was Friday, right? So like boom. Copy paste, boom. What is a quote? Okay, we won't respond back to that person.
I didn't know what to say either. I was like wondering too.
Okay, I'll hit this one right here. Hey, you still interested in getting a quote? Send. Boom. Let's do this guy. Maybe we'll just close the deal live on the chat right now. Hey, you still interested in getting a quote? I'm just going to bang out every single one of these. Don't even think about it. Just do it. Just copy and paste. You should be doing this like every 2 or 3 days. So Austin, you do this, right?
Yep.
How many deals do you get by following up with people like that?
And following up with people is huge, honestly. I get a lot of deals just doing that sometimes. Like if I have a slow day, I'll just go back and hit some old leads that, I had kind of possibly not worked out completely, but, could have worked out. I put some more time into it.
So like Aaron, yeah, here's a success right here. And this guy said no issues at all, but then he's never like followed up with.
That's 7. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay. So yeah, I guess sometimes it just gets, gets lost in the.
Yeah, you just got to make sure that you're following up with these leads. Really important, because, we're paying a good amount of money to get these leads. So, and like, here we go. Just follow up again. So a lot of this is just making sure you follow up and go through the motions of it. Because the biggest thing is I'm seeing people just not responding to you. You're not engaging people. So you got to make sure you keep them engaged and you're following through, because that sometimes people get busy, they forget. You got to re-engage them. And you guys, everybody, for all the course members too, you guys should do this like with your leads on Let Go. If on a slow day, this is a great thing to do, and just re-engage some of the people who never responded back. Like, let's see, this guy, he never even responded. Boom. Hey, he's still interested in getting a quote. I'll just hit all these. And with this guy, like, see, this is a lot of lost money because they were never followed up with. I mean, it's been a while now, but Aaron, you should really be following up with these within like 2 days. Okay.
We still want to buy iPhone 5s. I just noticed that one.
I mean, I'll take an iPhone 5 for $5. What the hell?
Okay.
An iPhone 6 too. We buy those at 20 and we sell them for 60 or 70 all the time. So I'll take it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue with the role play. For you guys watching, is this helping you? I don't know if I'm boring everybody here, but is this like you guys learning by watching this? It says interesting. Yes. Okay. We can get back into the role play. Okay. So let's start a new role play. I'll say, hi, I have a phone to sell.
Okay.
Austin, okay, go ahead. Take it from there now.
Okay, let me start over here.
Okay, great. Thank you for message, dear. What are you looking to sell today? I have a iPhone XS. Maybe I'll just put iPhone XS 64 gigabyte.
Oh, I set the wrong one. My bad.
Okay, great. What company you put one company are they with? Just be careful with that.
I that after the fact.
I'll put Sprint. Did I get a message, by the way? I'm curious if anyone responded back to one of those yet. Nope. So guys, while we're doing this, make sure you're doing an appraisal for iPhone 64 gig for Sprint so you can compare your offer to Austin's. Well, instead of doing appraisal drills, just follow along. Type in, go search right now for iPhone X 64 gigabyte for Sprint and see what you would sell it on eBay for and what you would offer. Because the appraisals is part of the negotiation here. This is really important. It is good condition. Why is waiting to see if anybody, no. Try to close one of those deals if they respond back. Austin still there?
Yeah, sorry. My computer was acting a little funny.
No worries.
Just had to wait for it to catch up there. It just caught up.
Let's see, I got 4 answers in the chat. So 5, 6. We got a lot of people on here, guys. So even if you're not used to appraising and you're not really good, just go ahead and respond anyway, so that way you can get a little bit of practice. That's how you get involved with this, guys, right? Is by practicing. So go ahead and keep, make sure to participate in this, so that way you'll kind of see where you were as far as your appraisals go. Yeah. Okay, he's responding now. Okay, great. I can give you 280 for it. Okay, should I be hard on Austin or easy? Hard or easy? What do you think?
Go hard on him.
Hard? All right. You guys know what that means? Laugh my ass off. Anybody ever get a response like that?
All the time. Wait, much worse than that.
Okay. Let's see how he handles it. Jamie says level 3 customer. Go, go, go.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Let's see how he responds.
Yes. Kill me.
Aaron, you still with us?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my bad. You said it was an iPhone 8, right?
I said the wrong thing there. My bad. I meant to put X. I don't know why I clicked 8.
No, iPhone X.
All right.
That was a good response, though. Oh, my bad. You said it was an iPhone 8, right?
Trying to divert it kind of a little bit.
It's diffusing their anger is what he's doing with that. So those are very good response.
I should have
When
put.
someone's angry, you're not going to close them.
I should. Yeah. Well, I guess it made me look more like I was kind of confused about what they had.
Yep, that's good because what you're doing is you're allowing the customer to save face because you're making it seem like you goofed. So go ahead, keep on following through.
Yeah, it does.
He's thinking this one through really well.
It's not sending.
It's not sending? Oh, there we go.
It sends
Okay, it's a great phone. To be honest, I could use some more iPhone X right now. What were you looking to get for it?
What X's?
To be honest, bro, I was looking for 380.
So I gotta pull up one of my other things here.
Well, it's almost extremely rude. You kind of just let it slide, right?
When someone's extremely rude, yeah, you kind of take the blow for them. It helps a little bit.
I get a lot of that. A lot of people who are really nasty.
I mean, you don't be a pushover, but let's see here.
At that point, just do the mile offers all on the table.
Yeah, but that. Hold on.
They said we should be playing the Jeopardy theme right now.
I know, right? Sorry, it's hard to do text deals this fast. I'm used to like pulling up scripts and stuff and doing it like that.
Have you tried selling on your own yet? He's getting them.
I know what you're doing, though. Hmm.
You guys done?
Okay, you respond back. 400 is what we typically sell for, so that'll be tough to match. I'd be happy to give you 280 though and give you cash today. Is that fair?
Using your own lines against you.
Not really.
Not really.
Uh,
It's a hard one to counter. All right.
No, we're doing a role play with Austin, closing text deals. Are you guys, is this helpful to you guys to see this, or do you not, or is it better for me to break down text messages?
It really is, Dave, because this could be my screen right now.
Okay, good. So it's very, very helpful. Okay, just want to make sure this isn't boring you guys. I know there's not a lot of action happening, but as long as it's helping you guys.
Oh, but it is.
Okay, good. I totally understand. Unfortunately, I can't do the 360, but I'm happy to give you the 280 cash and make it easy sale for you. I completely understand if you want to sell it yourself, though. I'd love to give you some cash today. Can we agree on something we're both happy with, what you think would be fair?
Let's see.
You're saying this is us on a daily basis. It's watching like Big Brother. It's suspenseful, isn't it? They're all rooting for you, Austin. While he's waiting, let me see if anybody else responded back to those messages. It's late, so they probably won't, but I'm just curious. Not yet. Aaron, you still there?
yeah, Austin's doing great. I think he's making a little bit farther than I think I would have made it. You're breaking him down.
It's really important. See how friendly he is and like how he's keeping his cool and he's like being persistent but being really nice. This is important. This is how we get deals. We can close a lot of these. I mean, not every deal is going to be this hard, but if you want to be a
Yeah, I was gonna say you're also being like the worst customer to try to sell to. Not really, but
yeah, of course. I mean, this is like, you know, I don't want anybody to get discouraged too, because not every deal is going to be like this. But like, this is why Austin is closing 5 to 10 a day, because he's closing every single person like it's the last person he's going to close. And we see this is a good deal, right? Because this is a high profit margin phone. So we want to put the effort in this, because even if it takes us 20 minutes to close, we're talking about $120 profit. I'd rather have him put the effort into this deal rather than some lousy phone we're only going to make 30 bucks off of, you know, like a cheap phone.
And
So
then
That's
basically,
why I would. Oh,
that's my closing line right there. I always use.
I buy and sell for a living, so I need to make a little profit at $350. I lose money on the deal. I have to pay to ship it, 10% of fees, sell it online, 3% transfer fee for credit card. Say it's sold for $400, it's $50 if fees alone with shipping, so that leaves $350 at most. $280 leaves me $125. $20 profit for me is I'm paying $280. Is that not fair? Ooh, so good. So good. You guys should probably screenshot that line right now or take a picture of the group chat and remember that one.
Dave.
Is that not fair?
Dave.
Yep.
So with that last line, you don't feel like that was too much information? Because I don't have a good idea how much to give them. I thought you were supposed to give them a little bit at a time, but I mean, it seems like a lot there, but that's good.
Well, because here's the thing. What he's doing is he's making this person an educated seller. The person is completely uneducated. They're not going to get $350 for this phone from anybody, period. They can call every phone flipper in their country, in their city, and they're not going to get $350 for it. So the thing is, what Austin's doing is he's educating them by showing them, giving them an exact breakdown in a very nice way, saying, this is what's going to happen, this is what the deal is, this is what the deal. I got to make a profit, though. This is almost impossible to argue with this at point, right? And it's in the customer, if they have any sense of reason or sanity, they can't argue with this. In Austin puts it right in their lap by saying, is that not fair? You can't argue with fairness as a human being, right? So now he's handing the ball to them. And now the guy's going to start softening up. Now he's not going to get the deal out of this line. I'm not going to let him get off that easy. But the guy is going to start softening up now, right? Because Austin broke it down. And now what he's also doing, the guy thought he was all cocky and arrogant and the ball was in heat court. He realizes, okay, he doesn't have any negotiating power because Austin just broke it down to him. This is what I've got to make. And if if this guy wants a deal, he now knows he's going to have to work with it. Because if not, he knows it's not like Austin's not going to bother doing a deal to go broke. It would be stupid, right? So this guy's obviously not a stupid person. He's just kind of stubborn. So by educating him, it releases the stubbornness. I know it's kind of a long-winded answer, but I hope that answered it for you.
No, this is perfect, man. I'm learning a lot.
So let's see. I'm going to say
that line right there too. I've used it a lot, and I've closed to quite a few people just using that line alone. So
I guess so. Can you do?
I've used a rendition of that line, but not breaking it down as much. But I have used I would lose money on the deal. That seems to help people like really understand.
That's just honestly most of the people who text me too, asking if they could do like 330.
Damn.
Okay.
He's not concerned about you eating at all.
No.
Now, for anybody getting the scars and stuff, this took Austin. How much training did we do together for you to get to this point? Like 6 solid months of working with me.
Yeah, it took a long time, honestly. It wasn't a night process.
But I mean, if you could be half this good, guys, you're talking about 2 to 3 phones a day. That's $1,500 a week in profit. Like we're making disgusting money. I mean, you can see the sales, but like even if you do half as good as this, you're going to be doing.
That's on really quick. Yes, that's difficult.
I understand you have a great phone. Why are you trying to sell it? see the first one video. You have to see it. It's pretty goddamn sick. All right. Hey, can I face Kelsey? Check this video out. It's the same band. This is good. So what he's doing, he's getting him thinking. He's getting him thinking. He's trying to psychologically break him down in a very nice manner by getting the person to think what their whole goal is. What is the purpose of you contacting me? Oh, get cash? We're bringing him back to the reward, the cash. And Austin is complete control. Every single time he responds, notice he's always asking a question. He's always following up with a question at the end. He never puts it in their hands. He always follows up with a question. Every single one of his responses. See this? He's always, is that fair? Would that be fair? Is that not fair? I understand you have a great phone. Why are you trying to sell it? How long have you been trying to sell it? He's always leading the person by asking a question. This is very important. So when all your text negotiations have a question mark at the end, you're going to see your closing average start increasing because that's what you get the person thinking about it. You're leading them into the sale. Did we get a message back? No, we didn't. Okay. He says, so listen, I know 280 is a little less than what you want, and it's a little more than what I really want to pay. It's not worth selling it to me for 280. I'll meet you and I have cash. You can get your money, you can move on and focus on more important things in life. Now, I have to give Aaron Goldstein credit for this one. This is his line. So, you know, this is a great one that Aaron used to wrap up and close people, but it works amazing. I have the cash, you get your money. So this is kind of like, all right, this is basically, it's subtly saying like, all right, let's cut the crap. Let's just get this done. You know, like, you know, you want the money and that's it. But it's a very nice way of saying it to the customer, right? You know, he's just saying you can get your movie, you can move on and focus on more important things in life. Now, it's important, like, see, Austin's responding appropriately based on the level of the conversation that we're in, right? So you would never want to reply like that, what he just did at the beginning of the conversation. It's too early. But see, now because he's closed 3, 4, 5 times, and we've come to a standpoint a little bit like, okay, guy, we get it. We know you're going to just sell me the phone. Let's just do this. So now, but see, if he didn't time that appropriately, he would lose the deal. So it's important to make sure timing is right when you're responding to these messages. It says, I'll tell you what, if you meet me in the middle of 290, you got a deal. Okay, deal. Where do I go?
Okay, I was gonna say, want me to do the close. There's actually more to the close now than there's ever been.
So, Aaron, what did you learn so far from watching this?
Oh, 1 second. I just closed the app. To be persistent, but also like keep calm, like keep cool. And I have to keep like a lot of the script in my mind, just like a lot of the like negotiation lines and stuff like that, just to when to use them. And because I know a lot of these lines, it's just I'm probably using them just in a, like not appropriately.
Okay.
At the right time. Yeah.
I would just copy and paste them if you can too, honestly.
I've been screenshotting these a couple, like, yeah, because I forgot about a couple of them, and you're wording them pretty well. So.
I mean, we can actually just make screenshots of this conversation right now and send it over to you. So you can just use these like either on phone calls or you can use them in text if you want.
Yeah, because you pretty much went through the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want me to post the screenshots in the group? Okay. We can do that for you.
I'm like manually typing a lot of this.
Let's go to move list. Combo, go to combos and specials.
Ben had a good question. He asked, how often do you have no-shows? You're going to get some. You're going to get people you close and they won't show up to the deal because they have to come to us. So, you know, sometimes they won't show up. But then what they'll do is they'll show up like a week later because they'll try to shop us around and they'll realize nobody else is going to pay. And then they'll end up coming to us because we treat them the best.
Yeah, most people, honestly, that ends up being the situation.
A lot of the people yesterday you closed, wasn't it from people like you kind of like built them up over last week?
Yeah, I was going to say, honestly, a lot of those were either repeat customers or people I had like, you know, talked to prior to that. They came into the store, maybe it left, didn't like the offer, but then realized that we were offering actually a good price and then came back and sold it to us.
Oh, another thing I learned was to not appraise multiple phones at once.
Good. That's important. Just focusing on one phone at a time. And then the upselling, I don't know if you missed it. I really would like you to watch the replay of this, Aaron, because we did a full role play on the phone. It was really, really good. I wanted you to kind of be there for that, but you missed it. But maybe you can watch the replay. It will be helpful. Because the phone calls, it was really solid the way Austin did the phone call when we did this. Said, okay, great. We have a store, Middle Spring Ave, North Providence. We're open until 5 p.m. today. When's a good time for you to come in? How about in 20 minutes? And then we'll go ahead and wrap this up because I know you guys been waiting patiently. Thanks, guys, for sticking around here and letting me train these guys today. I think it's beneficial for everybody to see this, for Rick to see this, Aaron, Austin, and the rest of you guys. This is what we do every day. We post ads, we respond to leads. We post ads, respond to leads, we close deals, we make money, and we buy phones. Sounds good. When you come in, just ask for Austin, I'll take care of you. Boom.
Hey, Dave.
Yep.
Before you wrapped up, I did have one question for you.
Sure.
Okay, so I followed up on what you were saying last week about the business cards.
Yeah.
And they're coming in the mail. So I just wanted to ask, how do you best use those effectively?
Business cards?
Yeah. Do you have any special cheat codes for the business cards too?
Just always put them in their hand at the end of every deal. Give them the business card and give them a couple. And the key is selling them at the end. When you're giving them the business card, you got to sell them. So, hey, Asim, look, thanks a lot, man, for selling us the phone here today. I really appreciate it. Here's a card. If you know anybody else that wants to sell a phone, we're buying phones, 7 days a week. So feel free to give out a card. If you ever have anything else, please don't hesitate to call us. We're always buying. We always have cash. Give us a call if you have anything. And I got to really sell them on it. So I really let them know I'm serious. I want them to tell people. I want them to give out my card, and I want them to come back if they have anything. And you think that's kind of common sense that people assume it. It's not. You got to tell them what to do. If you tell them, they will do it. Matter of fact, I'll tell them, look, if you know anybody else, a mother, sister, brother, have them call us. Tell them to give us a call. We'll be happy to buy their stuff. And we'll get people doing that. They'll tell their friends, they'll tell their family, and that's how we get a lot more business. Austin, can you want to give a pointer in since you're the one actually in the stores doing this too? Is there anything special you do?
I was going to say the upselling is probably one of the biggest things you can do, honestly, and that's going to get you more business than anything else, really. Because if you can build these good relationships with your customers, you're going to definitely, have.
It's kind of quiet, Austin. Can you say it just a little louder, or maybe I don't know if the microphone's muted. There we go.
Oh yeah, can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I was saying, upselling is probably one of the most important things I would say, honestly, that, you can do inside, in the store at least, because you're going to build these relationships with these customers and you're going to get them coming back over and over again.
Try to do with everyone too, if you can. Try to do with every single one. Might as well.
And you're going to get a lot more business doing that, upselling every single customer in general. But even honestly, right now, I just, in that text deal that me and Dave just did, I also sent him a little thing at the very end there that said, thank you. We really appreciate your business. By the way, we buy all kinds of electronics such as laptops, MacBooks, iPads, tablets, cameras, smartwatches. If you happen to have any other electronics you want to bring down with you at the same time. So I keep I'm trying to get them thinking of other things they may have right off the gate, even when I'm still in the text deal. So you always got to keep upselling people and trying to get everything you can out of them.
Huge. And you've been doing awesome because we're getting tons of laptops. We're getting lots of cameras, smartwatches, all kinds of different items because of that. So yeah, and so Aaron, it's just important. The upselling too is whenever you buy something, make sure you're really doing that upsell and really trying hard to upsell each customer at the end of it. I don't know if you're still there, Aaron, but.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it cut out, and then yeah, I heard what you said. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, guys. Well, we went long on this one and deep, so I appreciate everybody sticking around. And I think we're gonna wrap it up with that. Austin, I really appreciate you coming on here and helping everybody out and participating. You did awesome, by the way. You did fantastic.
No problem.
So great job. And Rick, thank you guys for coming, and Aaron for coming on tonight to learn. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll
make sure to watch the replay.
To 50,000 a month. So let's do it. Let's go for it this month. We're getting so close. We got 43,854 in sales, and we got 11,000 in the store right now. So we're really close to 50,000 a month. Let's do it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's great. Awesome.
Yeah.
I want to role play next time.
All right. You're up next, Rick, on that. Okay, guys, we'll screenshot those conversations and we'll post them in the group. Sam has a question. She said, Austin, what is it like working for Dave? Do you enjoy getting paid to learn this? Do you feel you learn more or faster by working for him?
Yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot from Dave. I can't say I can't even tell you how much I've learned from Dave, to be honest with you. Dave's taught me quite a bit, and he's taught me everything I know to this day about, doing everything in sales and stuff like that. So it's been an awesome experience, and it's cool. Every day I learn something new or some new tactic to kind of work out a deal or something like that. You know what I mean? So
Austin negotiated a deal on his new motorcycle just for using the stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he negotiated the guy right now. He drove down to New York, got an insane deal on a motorcycle just from using some of the stuff. He was using the negotiation tactic. Yeah.
It
Cool.
pays to know this stuff in every part of your life, honestly. So it's definitely a valuable knowledge.
And he's done a great job too. I mean, he's very motivated. I have to give Austin a lot of credit for having the motivation to do it, and all these guys for showing up and being willing to learn. So, all right, guys. Well, this was fun. Maybe we'll do some more of this stuff in the future. See you guys later. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you guys again next week.
All right, have a good one.
Sounds good.
Bye, guys.
Take it easy, man.